Well, Labor Day is the unofficial end of summer, so this may be one of the last weekends for grilling.
Yes, so let's get to it. Live, Quartino Restaurant, to talk to Executive Chef Chef Coletta to find out how to grill Italian style. Good morning, John. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. You know, I've had the pleasure of eating at your restaurant before, and you guys do these little small plates around there. It's a very unique plan you got over there.
Yeah, it's great for sharing. We encourage to have everyone come in and share a lot of flavors, especially the wines that we pair together with the foods. It's really exciting and a lot of fun.
Well, the sharing is good, too, because it's kind of like family style. So you can also bring the family and the kids in and munch on some few things. But this morning, you were rained out. You were supposed to be on the Fox Plaza, but the rain brought you inside, and you're going to still get your grill on, as the kids like to say.
We're here at Quartino's Kitchen at Ontario and State, and we're going to be preparing a grilled veal skirt steak. And the veal has been marinated with some rosemary, chili, and garlic. And then you simply just put this onto the grill, and you can see those wonderful flavors starting to come out.
John, just out of curiosity, how long do you marinate that for? Because skirt steak is pretty tough, isn't it?
Actually, the veal skirt steak is not tough at all. Steaks are certainly a lot tougher, but we try to marinate this about a day. Okay.
Now, are you lacking any flavor because you're grilling on a grill pan in the home? Because I love the grill pan. It's easy to clean. It's easy and it's right there. You don't have to worry about the weather. But do you compromise your flavor when you bring it in?
No, not at all. I do this all the time at home. And actually, this grill that we're using here today, we use here in the restaurant. So this is not being staged at all. Okay. Right now, I'm putting together this wild baby arugula salad. And we've got these lovely roasted grape tomatoes that were added, obviously, with garlic and some thyme and extra virgin olive oil. We add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil to the salad. Lemon juice is an integral part of Italian cooking. What I like to do is take the lemon end and just squeeze this over it. This is salt from Puglia, and obviously some cracked black pepper. We toss this gently.
So it's not too spicy, John. There's a little bit of a zest to it, but not over the top spicy.
This is not spicy at all, and it's actually very flavorful. Now we're getting ready to plate the skirt steak, and you just put this, you turn this over.
Is that on fire? What's going on there, John?
There's a little bit of a flame coming off of the grill.
In my kitchen, I call that a fire. You call it a flame. That's clever.
We call it a flame. And then you take a little bit of this reduced balsamic vinegar and drizzle this directly over the plate. And before we have this, we're going to make a little bit of what's called an Aperol spritz. This is made with Prosecco, Aperol, a little bit of club soda, and there is some orange in here.
Wow.
This is a great summer cocktail.
Well, we're going to put the recipe on our website, John, foxchicago.com, just in case somebody wants to try this out today. Since it's raining, you may not be able to put your ribs or whatever on. But, you know, usually, John, we end a cooking segment with us being able to taste the food. Yeah. Your restaurant is about 3 minutes from here, so I'm just going to be the bold brash rather, and say, when are you going to get that food over here?
Well, you're going to have to come here. We're at 626 North State Street.
Well, what are you going to do with that food?
He's going to eat it.
Chefs aren't supposed to eat their own
stomach
cooking.
Pangs from here.
You're missing a great opportunity.
I thought chefs got pleasure from sharing their food with others, not eating your own food. Look at, he's drinking it too.
It's town there. All right, we'll be there at 9:01 a.m.
He'll be all gone the way he's going.
Probably.
FoxChicago.com. You can get that recipe if you want to save your grilling today.
7:50. How about the audacity of that guy, Steve Barron? What's happening? All right, Steve, 8:20, and it is Labor Day and one of the last big grilling days of the year.
So let's go back live to Quartino Italian Restaurant, where chef and owner Chef Coletta is grilling up. This time around, John, you're doing seafood?
Yes, these are some wonderful sea scallops. And you can see these lovely grill marks.
Now, how did you season them? I mean, you're already got ahead of us.
We season these with extra virgin olive oil, some fresh garlic, some sage, and some thyme. Look at those wonderful scallops. See the color? And you know, once food becomes caramelized, it intensifies the flavor. And that's why we grill foods, just to give us another contrast of flavor.
Can you explain a little bit to the novice here? What do you mean by that? It locks the flavor in when you sear that?
Well, you sear the flavor on the outside, and the natural flavors are then are enhanced even further.
Now, John, some people don't have a problem with slapping on a steak or a burger on the grill. Others are intimidated, though, by seafood because it's a little trickier, isn't it?
Seafood is very tricky, especially here in the Midwest.
So give us the secret to the trick. How do we make it good?
The trick is to get a great fishmonger who purchases fish on a daily basis from either coast and has high integrity, because like most ingredients, it requires someone who's passionate and who's driven to purchase and supply the freshest and the best products possible. And we're fortunate enough that we work with those kinds of people here at Quartino.
Well, most people, though, let's face it, we have to go to the grocery store. We don't have a good monger around for us, so we'll go to the local grocery store. If I'm looking at the scallops at my grocer, how do I know if they're pretty good?
Well, the first thing you want to make sure is that there's complete clarity, that it doesn't have any unusual odor, and that the fish is as fresh as humanly possible. Another good tip is speak directly to the fishmonger himself. He will tell you how long that fish has been out of the water. Right now I'm taking some white wine and we're adding some lemon segments. These are caper berries. Capers are a little bit different from natural capers. This is an entirely different species. And what we're doing is adding just a touch of butter. This is one of the few times in Italian cooking that butter is used.
Oh.
Now, would this be considered Southern Italian style cooking?
No, this is definitely from the Veneto region. We're now adding some extra virgin olive oil.
I know, that's interesting. You got the olive oil. You were saying in Italian cooking you don't use butter. I did not know that. That's an interesting, I guess, because so much of the olive oil is used, right?
Mostly it's olive oil that's used, and the reason being you want to use olive oil is because Italian food is natural cooking. There's nothing hidden about it. It's done with a lot of integrity, and it's not to say that butter takes away from the integrity, but you know, the natural flavor that comes from olives is really an interesting addition to cooking.
John, something interesting at your restaurant, you guys do cacchetti, which is small plates. That's how you serve up the food, like bar snacks that you can share. Am I pronouncing it right?
What we do is called cicchetti.
Cicchetti.
Cicchetti, and that it relates to, again, to the cooking of Veneto or Alto Adige, and that is a sampling and sharing of foods. It's not necessarily whether they're small or not. It's that everyone is able to share those foods together. Right now I'm spooning over these scallops, this lemon and caperberry mixture, and one of the things you'd want to do is, from that same region in Italy, from Veneto, is make a wonderful Bellini with Cabernet and Malvolti's Prosecco. So I'm adding a little bit of Prosecco and a little bit of white peach puree. And this has actually been made famous at Harry's Bar in Venice. And you could, I don't know if you can see this wonderful foam that's achieved. And look at this. Look at this Bellini.
My favorite.
That does look good. I think the smell is wafting down here.
And now look at this carafe. Look.
John, you're quickly becoming one of my least favorite chefs around here. I'm going to be honest with you, because you're like, look at this, look at that. What about tasting something, man? We're 2 minutes away. Look at him. I like your cooking. I don't like that you don't share. Thank you very much.
We'll be down there.
Thank you very much.
We're going to come and see you.
Day.
Thank you. You're awesome.
We appreciate your time. And again, that is at 626 North State Street, I believe. You can always check out the recipes at our website, foxchicago.com.
Yes.
All right. Well, if you're not hungry, I'm sure you will be, but please stick around. 8:25 Labor Day also means cleaning up for residents along the East Coast in the wake of Tropical Storm Ernesto.
Also, surprising news that's just hitting the world today. The crocodile hunter, very popular TV personality, has been killed while filming off the Great Barrier Reef. Also, Andre Agassi bids a tearful farewell to professional tennis. If you did not see this moment, you want to see this. This is sports history. A goodbye to remember.